Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. All the likes, comments, and subscribes have been fantastic, and I think they help my videos fly a little bit, so thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So this is going to be a reading for Virgo for the 4th week in July. That's the 25th through the 31st. We're going to focus on your past a little bit, mostly the present, and a little bit of the future. But we'll see what's up for you. When this video posts, I will be going live tomorrow, which is Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So if you have any specific questions, you can join the live. I'd be happy to have you. It's my second live ever. First one went really well. I had so much fun. So if you want to join and ask specific questions about anything, feel free. So, like I said, this reading's for Virgo, and we're ready to go. In the past, you had the Queen of Swords. Current situation is 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Star, and 2 of Wands. In the future, you have the High Priestess. The overall energy for the reading is the 3 of Pentacles. It's about working together, working on a team to get a project done. So, let's start off in the past. So, in the past, you had the Queen of Swords, right? Queen of Swords is somebody that asks a lot of questions. This lady, best way to describe her is, when I was a little kid, I liked the castles with the moats around them. And there would always be somebody that would say, who goes there, right? Queen of Swords is somebody like that. Who goes there? She'll ask you a lot of questions to get understanding of who you are and to see if you align with what she wants, right? So I'm gonna clarify this Queen of Swords in the past and see what's up for you, Virgo. What was going on before the 25th? What was going on before the 25th? Asking good questions. Let's see what's up. Queen of Swords is also a card for Aquarius, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands. So, in the past, I feel like you were dealing with somebody, maybe a Sagittarius, that you've been with for a really long time. It's almost like you had set out to go in a different direction, and then this Knight of Wands, I think I said Knight of Swords earlier. It's actually Knight of Wands. So, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands. So, this guy's my hit it and quit it dude. This guy rides in with a whole bunch of passion and then rides out right away. Card for Sagittarius. But it looks like you had somebody that you had memories with, and you were looking in a different direction, and were waiting for something new to come in. And as soon as that happened, then this Knight of Wands kind of rushed in. So we start off this week, the 25th through the 31st, with the 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is taking your thoughts and leaving, right? Taking your thoughts and going. So I feel like you could want to leave this situation. You're really worried about something here. This 9 of Swords. This lady is either woken in the middle of the night or, early in the morning, and she's just got these thoughts that are just stacked up on top of her. And if she'd take her hands off of her eyes, she'd see that they're just swords, right? Like, they're not going to hurt her. Okay, so I feel like you walked away from a situation, or will walk away from a situation here on the 25th, and then it worries you, and you're unable to make a decision. 2 of Swords. This lady would rather sit here on this concrete rock with 2 giant heavy swords in the air and blindfold herself than to make a decision. So I want to find out what decision do you need to make? To clarify 2 of Swords for me, please. Tell me about the 2 of Swords for Virgo. Hierophant. 5 of Cups, King of Cups. Hierophant is about marriage or doing things differently. So it's going to resonate different for different people. But basically, either you're unable to make a decision about your marriage because you're sad and you want emotional security, or you're unable to make a decision because you don't want to do things differently. You feel like if you do things differently, then you'll be sad. But what it really leads to is emotional understanding. This is the only time where I've seen the Two of Swords become something. Normally Two of Swords just gets you stuck, right? Because you can't make a decision. I can't make a decision. This inability to make a decision is going to lead you to healing your emotions. You have the Star over here. And interestingly enough, the Hermit, which is the card for Virgo in the Major Arcana, is always looking for the Star. And you found it. It's right here. So it's within this week that you're going to have some massive healing. And you're really going to be thinking about what steps that you want to take forward in this situation. So I want to clarify Two of Wands. What are you deliberating about? Ooh, 3. All right, here's these 3. So you don't know. All right. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Devil. This Two of Wands is imagining a different place, a different time, a different... It really shows you balancing work with attachment. I'm going to work on this thing, balance it, attachment. The Devil is what are you attached to? So you end this week kind of trying to balance some toxic situation. So anytime this card shows up, I say, what are you attached to? And the reason I do is because around their neck, there's a chain. And the chain's big enough, they could take their head out of it anytime they want to, but they don't. They stay attached to each other. I feel like, Virgo, you're trying to move on from something toxic. Some kind of attachment. But you're still holding on to it. I want to go back a little bit, and I wonder what you're worried about. So the 9 of Swords, I want to clarify that one. I apologize for going backwards, but I just want to understand why you're worried. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. Hanged Man. Your perspective has changed on this situation. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. So in the beginning of this week, you're going to leave something. It's going to make you worried. The reason that you are going to worry is because your perspective on the situation has changed. You feel like all it brings you is conflict and lies. Or conflict and deceit. And so that leaves you unable to make a decision. Because you don't want to hurt your heart. And then you go into healing, probably towards the end of that week. And then at the very end of the week, 2 of Wands, thinking about where can I go from here? What can I do from here? And it seems like your focus is either work or this attachment thing. It still goes back and forth. I feel like you want a new beginning with the Fool. The Fool is an amazing card. It's willing to just take a step in any direction. So I feel like you want a new beginning. You want to just fresh start in this whole thing. So the other thing I wonder about is you have the High Priestess in the future. The High Priestess is your intuition. So your intuition is going to be really kicking into high gear here after the 31st. And I just want some clarity around the High Priestess. So tell me about the High Priestess, please. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords. You don't know whether you should stay or go. Your intuition tells you to go, to look for something new. But then you worry and you want to hold on to it. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Everybody gets a spirit animal card, and you're no exception. And it's the snake spirit. Take time to heal. Time to heal. Stars right here, too. Healing, healing. 2 cards for healing. So if you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. Also, just below the video is a subscribe button. If you press that one, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And if this resonates for you, drop me a line. I get back to pretty much every comment on Facebook or YouTube. Facebook I'm getting better at, but I'm very good at YouTube. So if you want to comment, I personally comment back on every single reading. And I take great pride in it. So drop me a comment. And if you have specific questions about anything that you would like to know about tarot or specifically to your situation, tune in tomorrow or today while you're watching it at 12 o'clock and Eastern, and I will be live. So you can ask whatever questions you want. So thank you so much, Virgo. And until next week, I just want to leave you with lots of peace, love, and light. Thank you.